Yo, what's going on, kid family? Welcome back to the channel. We're doing some more painting today. We have a few minutes of time, so we're gonna knock this out for y'all. This is a Rustoleum bumper that I painted with, and then we buffed this whole bumper out to a nice shine, and it's decent. It gives you a nice reflection. We cut down a lot of the orange peel that we had on this bumper from the Rustoleum paint job. But on this video, guys, we're gonna apply some automotive 2K clear coat. This is some nice stuff, and we're gonna apply it right over here. We already sanded the panel down, and then we're gonna be able to compare what a finish looks like after sanding and clear coat of the Rustoleum paint job. And then under here you just have Rustoleum paint job that was buffed out, and we'll be able to see the differences. So my G's, stay with me on this video. We're getting strapped here, guys. We got the purple Harbor Freights gun. We actually switched out the tip to the newer style tip. We got more air holes here. I'm curious how this gun is gonna run during this video, so keep watching. So I already got the bumper cleaned. At this point, we're gonna use a wax and grease remover, which is a solvent. We're gonna clean all these surfaces out. Nice clean towel here. And at that point, we are gonna be able to mix the paint. So let's get started here. Alright, so the clear coat we will be using is this U-Pull System 20, which is a universal clear coat. It's not a high solids, so it's pretty much a very thin clear coat, and a lot of these universal clear coats are this way. This is a fast hardener. We decided to do a fast hardener because we just want to lay this down. We want to have it dry out quick so we can spray another piece. We're not painting big things. If you were painting a big car, you want a slower or medium hardener so the paint can flow out, but because we're painting such a small area, we can just hit one coat, give it 5 to 10 minutes, hit another coat, and have it be done. This is a 4:1 mixing ratio, so we have our cup over here, and we're going to be using the 4:1 mixing segment. Now these are all 4:1s. It just depends on how much volume you need, and for these parts we probably will not need too much clear coat. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up right now. I'm giving myself just a little bit more of clear coat here. Don't want to run out midway. That should be it. That should be perfect. So let's mix this up. So I already got my mask ready, guys. We got the proper PPE. This is very bad for you, so make sure you guys are protected at all times when you are spraying any kind of clear coat. This thing dries so fast in the air. So let's go ahead and spray it in the gun. I'm not using a filter, guys. Not using one for this demonstration purposes because these bumpers are going to the trash anyway. I'm doing this for you guys, so smash that like button for me. So guys, I am going to have this full wide open. We are going to be running about 33 pounds, 35 pounds. We'll lay one lighter coat, and then we'll come back for a second coat to make it real nice and thick. It's crazy that new tip is spraying. Look how wide this thing is spraying. That's incredible. And I got it all the way turned down. Oh well. Something's off because this is not adjusting it. It's just way open, but that's cool with me. So I got a timer on this time. We're just about ready to spray the second coat. Now I gotta tell you guys, I swapped the tips from this gun. I swapped it to the new tip, which has way more air horns. This is from a newer, the needle, the cap, and the tip is actually from a newer gun. And I tell you guys, it is spraying crazy. Like that fan pattern, you would never get this kind of fan pattern at that 30 pounds ever with this gun. So I don't know if I just swapped it and I got a custom gun right now, but I love it, bro. This thing is spraying fresh. So it's just about 8 minutes. I'm actually doing 8 minutes flash off times. For the most part, it seems like it's already dry with this high heat. This part is fading in really nicely. This part is still pixely, so I'll go slower and more precision. Try to lay it down. Watch it as I lay it down, that wet coat, and we'll see. Maybe 2 coats, maybe 3 coats. We'll see where we end up. Alright y'all, the madness is over. All the toxic chemicals seem to have gone away. We just finished out cleaning the gun, and I wanted to show you guys what was going on with this spray gun. So this is the old spray gun that I had and I currently use, and this is the one I sprayed with. This is the new one we picked up. The new one had a much cooler tip right here. It has a lot more air passages for the air to travel to compared to this one. This one only has 4. This one has about 10 passages. Also, this one has only 1 air horn here on each side, and the newer one has 2 air horns on each side. Also, this tip right here, even though they're the same size, look how much more passages for air there is on the new one. So essentially what we did is I took this the tip and the cap off the new one, swapped it into the old one, and it sprayed great. As you guys saw, the fan pattern was incredibly large, something you would see from professional guns. But it was so weird because I could not adjust the fan pattern even if I put it open or if I had it all the way closed, which is that's how we sprayed it all the way closed. It was the exact same fan pattern. And even though we sprayed it at around 35 psi, for the last coat I actually increased it to like 40 psi, and I still felt like I didn't have enough pressure, probably because it opened up so much. You would need more air pressure to actually move that fluid down. But I'm gonna swap these back into the original places, and for the next time, if we are gonna spray, we're just gonna use this gun. If we can get a nice spray pattern from this one and adjust it, that would be perfect. All right, y'all, so if you're watching the video for this bumper right here, it came out pretty good, but we do have runs towards the bottom of the bumper, and this always happens. There's actually a little run here as well. Overall, not bad, pretty glossy, not terrible orange peel. I mean, there is orange peel, I can see it right here, there's debris in there, but overall not too bad. I think if this wasn't in a vertical position, I wouldn't be able to get these runs. Again, we weren't able to dial in that gun with the setup that I just explained. With the gun, I felt like we didn't have enough air pressure that to put the clear on the actual panel. But I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit longer. We're gonna take the tape off, and then we'll be able to compare it with the clear coat side versus the buffed out side. Alright guys, final results with the clear, without the clear. Now the clear is still wet, so you do have even more enhanced of a gloss, but you could tell once we buffed out the bumper here with the Rustoleum, the paint kind of became dull and flat. It lost that gloss compared to a clear coat finish. And I mean that by a lot. So if you are doing a Rustoleum, trying to buff it out, you'll get a decent finish. It'll be alright. I mean, it's not the best thing, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's nothing that compares to a 2K finish that has clear coat over it. Even if you buff the clear coat, I'm pretty sure the shine and enhancement will be much better than just the Rustoleum 1K and a buff. Much better to take the time to buy a clear it. And we clearly see from this video that I'm filming, if you guys haven't watched it, go watch it. You can apply 2K clear over Rustoleum sanded or without sanding. So either way works. So those are my experiments, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully this answered some questions. So this is very time consuming. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, big thumbs up, share this video, comment down below. What do you guys think? What do you think about the results? What are your ideas, opinions, and whatnot? So I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too. I'ma put a ride on ya. Kid from California, trying to make it in life. In school they never taught ya. Dreams of my own, I've been working from home. I can do it on my own, but sometimes it gets